Fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we dive into a big question. Should Sydney FC part ways with head coach Ufuk Talay? We'll look at what happened in the 24-25 season, examine how the club has started 2025-26 season as well. Let's dive right into this. So let's set up our topic a little bit. So we're going to talk about a little context about the club and the coach, not too much though. Sydney FC appointed Ufuk Talay as head coach. He took over ahead of this period. The club has very high expectations. Being one of Australia's marquee A-League men clubs, the club is always on pressure to compete on the top and win silverware and maintain a strong identity. Ufuk Talay's first season for Sydney FC was in the 24-25 campaign. So we'll start with that. Sydney FC finished 7th place, which analysts say were extremely underwhelming for a team like Sydney FC. They missed the finals for only the second time in a decade. But on the other hand, Sydney FC did compete and make the AFC 2 semi-finals, but lost to the Lion City Sailors FC. The main problem last season was inconsistency. Sydney FC could win a game but couldn't keep a winning streak for more than 2 games without losing. There was also defence and relying on last-minute winners, but we don't need to go too deep into that as there are more important things to talk about. So Sydney FC in the 24-25 season wasn't the best, but now we have a new season to look forward to, the 25-26 season. I think we've improved our squad a lot. There's been a lot of ins, but there's also been a lot of outs as well. So I feel like we've got a lot of holes in our team, but I feel like Ufuk Talay has fulfilled them with the actual signings and all that, and I think that's good. We've won 2 games, we've lost 1, and we are second in the A-League ladder, which I think is really good. And yeah, so we're second. It's nice, and Ufuk Talay doesn't look like he's gonna get sacked, but it's still a question, because if this 2-game streak is just luck, then Ufuk Talay should be sacked. If this is just luck and we lose our next 3 or 4 games or draw them, then he has to be sacked, because this strategy is not going to work for Sydney FC. So I would say we've talked about the players a lot, and I'm going to talk more about the manager of Talay now. So reasons that we should sack him and reasons that we shouldn't sack him, and I'm just going to be talking about that for a little bit. And so I think the reasons we should sack him is because we've finished 7th, and that's very, very bad for a club like us. And Sydney FC have got another contract with him. I believe it's for 2 years, and that doesn't entirely mean that they can't sack him. They can still sack him, and we've gone off to a really shaky start. We've managed to get wins, but we've gone off to a shaky start. We have a new stadium. We have players coming in and out. We're not as much anymore. We don't have a lot of players coming in and out, but I think that this Sydney FC team does feel like a whole different team. I'm not getting the same vibes that we have last year. It feels like an entire different team. So if the players feel like an entire different team, then I reckon that we should have an entirely different coach. So that's my takes on why we should sack him. Alright, so I've gotten some information. Obviously I already know information, but so here's some reasons that we should not sack Ufuk Talay. So the first reason is the problems that we have. It may not be because of our coach. It could just be the players, to be honest. And just because he's had 1 bad season, a lot of good coaches have had a trophy this season, and just because that's happened to Sydney FC, they haven't immediately sacked him. Obviously, big coaches, they haven't gotten sacked. They've gotten another chance to. They could do that. The same thing with Ufuk Talay as well. And I would say another one is like, if the club thinks that he can bring in like players, then they should believe him if they really want to, because like it's not like our strategy has not been working. Like, it kind of has. Like, we've bring a lot of good players, especially Traore and Tisserand and Piero Quispe. I think, and Camposano as well, don't forget him. But yeah, overall I think that's really good players that he's bringing in. Like, they're very unique. And I think that if CNFC believe in him for 1 or 2 more seasons, then he should be manager. So, what do you guys think? Should Ufuk Talay get sacked or not? You can let me know in the comments as always. I love reading comments a lot, so you can kind of spam. I would guess I don't mind. Yeah. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you want me to do videos like this, because like it only takes a day or two, like, to make. So I could probably upload like every single weekend or so. So let me know if you want more A-League videos like this.